Hello! Today in class we are going to review a table where we have already recorded the percentages, the decimal representation of those percentages, and the corresponding fractions. When solving problems involving the determination of percentages, we need to convert the percentages into decimal fractions. In the initial line, I jotted down the most frequently employed percentages in problems, so when tackling problems, you do not need to convert percentages to decimal fractions. Instead, by memorizing this table, you can promptly multiply by the decimal fraction, thus avoiding the need for conversion and saving time in problem solving. Or if it is easier for you to work with decimal numbers, you can multiply by a decimal number immediately. As you can observe, I made a note that 1% is equal to 0.01 or 0.01, indicating the decimal and percentage representations of the same value. Next, I would like to direct your attention to the recording indicating a percentage of 20. I recall to convert 20% to a decimal fraction, we must write 20 in the numerator and 100 in the denominator in order to represent the percentage as a fraction in decimal form. And then, when you simplify this fraction, you will obtain the fraction 0.2, and if you simplify this fraction once more, we will ultimately arrive at the decimal representation of 1/10, which is 0.1. And here's the thing, 20% is equivalent to the fraction 0.1 in decimal form. By applying the same algorithm, we can calculate that 40% is 0.2. 50%. Is it 0.5 or 1.2? And 75%, is it 0.75 or 3.4? Let's write it down with you, and 75%, so that we can convert 75% to a decimal fraction. We need to write 75 in the numerator and 100 in the denominator. This way, we can easily convert percentages to decimals for calculations. To simplify a proper fraction, I reduce the numerator by 25 times and the denominator by 25 times to make it simpler and easier to understand. So ultimately, you end up with a total of 3. Furthermore, 75% can be represented as 0.75, which is equivalent to 3/4 in fractional form. Memorize this table, breeze through problems. That's it for today. Goodbye until we meet again.